Festus is going left to right. DeSoto going from our right to our left. Strahl will place it at the near hash, and he will boot it away. I'm willing to bet that this is going to go into the end zone, but I've been surprised before.
Well, they have him set up on the 1-yard line, so I'm sure Coach Thompson has scouted this out.
We are ready. The kick is away. It is end over end, high, and it will go out of the back of the end zone. So DeSoto will start at their own 20-yard line. We need to take a quick legal identification. You're listening to KJFM.
The talk of Jefferson County, Straight Talk, AM 1400 KJFF, Festus, Crystal City, Imperial, DeSoto.
Under center for the Dragons, number 10, Garrett Keith.
DeSoto will start on offense. Under center is Garrett Keith. 4 wide receivers out, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man alone in the backfield. That's Connor Bothell. They set up, and they look over to the sideline for the play call. Ball at their own 20-yard line, moving from our right to our left.
It's always interesting that they signal them in like this because every player on that offensive side of the ball has to know the signals.
So Garrett Keith will be in the shotgun. Connor Bothell on his right hip pocket. The snap goes back a little high, throws the slant out, this quick out to the left side. That'll be made by Daniel Haas. Quick out to him. He'll pick up a couple. Nice run there. It looks like he's maybe going to pick up the first down.
Nice way to start the game. He picked up about 11 on that play.
I'll take it up to the 30-yard line. First and 10 DeSoto. Quick pick up of the first down. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and then another receiver that's kind of tight on the off left tackle. Keith in the shotgun, Bothell to his right. Working from the shotgun. Takes a snap, and we immediately get a flag. That was thrown by the near side judge.
The initial signal was offsides.
The signal was an offsides, I believe.
So the line judge here on the near side, he will talk it over with the head referee, and it will be an offsides on Festus. So a little gift. Let's see. Now DeSoto's backing up. Well, now they got it. So they got it figured out. Offsides on Festus. They'll move on 5 there. So a gift from the Tigers, and it will be 1st and 5 DeSoto.
So Dragons will have
breaks like that are things you need to go your way on occasion in these games like this, especially with a team that's 0-3. A call that goes your way an extra 5 yards. 1st and 5 is a great way to start.
From the DeSoto 35, 1st and 5. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to run it. Going to give it to, going to swing it out to number 42, Riley Gibbons. And he won't get much.
in on the tackle was number 40.
We get a quick score update. North County leads Hillsborough 7-0 with 10:45 to go in the first quarter.
They gave 1 yard back on that play.
Down 6, 5 yards to go.
2nd and 5 coming up for DeSoto. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith is going to take it himself, running left side. Now back to the middle, and he'll pick up a couple. Didn't look like Keith was ready for that snap.
Something broke down on that play because he was headed left, backs were headed right. Unless it was some sort of a bootleg that just didn't go right.
Also number 45.
He'll pick up 2 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 3 to go for the DeSoto Dragons. 3 receivers to the right, 1 man out to the left by himself. Keith in the pistol with Connor Bothell right behind him. And they will all look over to the sideline for the play call. Take the snap, hand it off to Bothell, running up the middle. Nice room to run, up past the 40. A 1st down pickup, and a little more for DeSoto. A good run there by Connor Bothell. That'll pick up about 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up the DeSoto 1st down.
Festus is showing a 4-3, a 4-man down lineman front on this, but they're sending 5 and 6 every play. The line did a great job of picking that up that time.
1st and 10 DeSoto from their own 41. It's interesting. They do this every time. They line up, they get set, they get ready to go, then they all stand up and look over the sideline for the play call.
You see this at the college level a lot, not so much at high school, though.
Man goes in motion. He's going to drop back to pass, looking over to the left. He hits a man. It's complete. He was intended for Tyler Latham, who was cutting across to the right side. And it's kind of hard to tell if it hit his hands or just went through him. But that's an incomplete pass for DeSoto.
That would have been a great catch because defensively Festus was right there on that play.
Very nice sunset. It's right across the field, kind of pink and purple. Very nice. 2nd and 10 coming up for DeSoto. From the 41-yard. With their defensive unit. Keith in the shotgun, barking out the signals. He's rolling to his left, looking to throw it. He will get rid of it. He hits Tyler Latham, and that will be complete.
Excuse me, number 9, Jeremy Edwards.
Excuse me, that was Jeremy Edwards. Excuse me, not Tyler Latham, number 9. And it looks like they're going to be shy. Wow, that wasn't a very generous spot there. Takes it up to the 48-yard line, a 7-yard play. Makes it 3rd and 3. I thought it was too. I thought it was much closer to the 50-yard line, but they placed him at the 48. He got knocked backwards as he caught it. And it will be 3rd and 3 coming up for DeSoto. Keith is going to take it himself, and he's going to get pushed back. I don't know. He's not, depending on the spot, he's going to get pushed back all the way back to the 42. Now they'll give him forward progress.
There, so he's 4th down and around 1 yard to go. Ball.
They're going to give him 2 yards on the play, take it up to the 50-yard line. And it will be 4th down and 1 to go for DeSoto, and they will most likely go for this.
Well, with Bob Thompson trying to change things up, why not do something different? Worked for R7 last week.
4th and 1 on the Festus side of the 50-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith standing at his own 45-yard line. Connor Buff right behind him in the pistol. Barks out the signals. Keith's going to take it himself, running right side, looking to throw it, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, get a couple more. Continue. Looked like he was looking to pitch it a little bit, but he picked up the 1st down up to the Festus 46-yard.
Very unusual looking play. It looked like they were looking for some sort of a delayed option or a misdirection option play on that, because he was definitely looking back at his running back for that
6-yard line.
So that'll bring up 1st and 10. A nice pickup there for DeSoto, moving the ball pretty nicely here. With 8:18 remaining in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 DeSoto from the Festus 46. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Keith in the shotgun. Connor Bothell to his left. We look over at the head coaches, the coaches who are looking like they're trying to fly away. And now we're going to get a false start. Looked like number 72, John Tallow, jumped about a 1.5 seconds early. He was all ready to block.
He had something going. He knew who his man was.
The illegal procedure.
So that will be an illegal procedure penalty on DeSoto. That will back them up 5. Back them up to their own 49-yard line, and that'll make it 1st and 15.
That puts us about even up on the penalties. 5 yards one way, 5 yards back.
So DeSoto will most likely have to go to the air here. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation. Bothell right behind Gary Keith, who is 5 yards back. Now switch it up. Bothell will move up to the left of Keith. Keith still barking out the signals. Takes the snap, drops back, going to swing it out wide to the left side. That's the wide out. Daniel Haas running around the left side. He'll pick up a nice gain up to the 41-yard line. That'll be well shy of the 1st down, but a good 10-yard pickup there by the DeSoto Dragons on the pitch and catch to Daniel Haas.
Festus had that one scoped out, but he did a great job with the spin move to get around that tackler.
The ball will be at the 42-yard line, so that will be a 2nd down and 6 yards to go. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Bothell behind Keith. They are going to hand it off to Bothell up the middle, and Festus was all over it, and he won't get much. Now a late flag coming out from the far line judge, a very far side of the field. That came out right as the play was ending. That'll be a 2-yard run for Bothell. We'll see what the penalty is.
That's a very unusual flag.
It'll be a sideline violation on Festus.
Sideline warning on Festus.
So sideline warning, there's no penalty there. Just a warning to the Festus Tigers to back up. It will be 3rd down and 4 to go from the 40-yard line for DeSoto. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith standing at his own, the Festus 45, Bothell right behind him. Keith barks out the signals, gets a call from the sideline, drops back to pass, going to roll to his right, looking right, going to throw it on the run, and it's incomplete. He had Jeremy Edwards, I think. He was looking for him.
He had another receiver. He had Nick Moore right there in the same vicinity. That's one of those passes as a quarterback. You see 2 receivers open up at one time, and for some reason you try to throw right in between both of them where nobody can catch it.
Yeah, you can't decide on who you want to throw it to.
Your brain just goes haywire. It's like, throw the football.
So that will be 4th and 4 from the 40-yard line. The tight end to the right, 2 receivers out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Keith looking over towards the sideline. This has got to be kind of tough for a defense because you get ready to go, and then they wait on you. Snap goes back to Garrett Keith. Takes 3 steps to his right. Now to throw it deep down the sideline on the left. He was looking for number 29, Lamont Allen, but it goes out of bounds, incomplete, and Festus will take over on down.
It looks like Coach Johnson is going to try to control the clock from this thing and keep this Festus high-powered offense off the field. It's a pretty common play, but they're taking their time offensively to work.
So they took it down to 6:23, so they took it about halfway through, took up about half of this quarter. Pretty good drive to track. Nice way to start and ended points, but they moved the ball pretty well.
Exactly. There were some nice plays there. They did a good job of controlling the clock. They're taking their time. Everybody's on the same page. They had 1 penalty for 5 yards, which hurt them a little bit on that play right there. It probably what ended the series for them.
So Festus will take over on down with the ball at their own 40-yard line. And they will bring out the 1 receiver to the right, the fullback, Nathan Cummings, is right behind the quarterback, and they're going to hand this off to Corey Carr running left side. And he'll make a nice gain. Not a whole lot on the play, maybe a gain of 3. And that'll take it up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 3 for Festus, a 3-yard run by Corey Carr.
He had the inside lane there, a small gap in between the defensive end and the tackle. He tried to get through it. They got just a hand on him, just enough to spin him around.
2nd and 6 coming up for the Festus Tigers. Same formation here. They hand off to Cummings running up the middle. Good, strong run up to the 47-yard line. He was tackled, but he was tackled forward, and he kind of hit a pile immediately, but he just kept his big, strong legs moving. That's Nathan Cummings, the fullback. 5'10", 210 pounds, the junior. He made a nice run there, makes it 3rd and 3 on the play.
Festus' tempo is a lot quicker than DeSoto's.
Just going to hand off to Corey Carr, and he slips up at the 45-yard line. A wet track out there. They do have the field turf here at DeSoto. And so it's been raining most of the day. Will has slipped up, and Carr trying to cut back up the middle, and he just slipped up right at the 45 line. And in high school football, you were down as soon as you touched the field. So Andrew Hayden, the quarterback, also the punter, is going to come out and punch from the 45-yard line. And number 29, Lamont Allen, is out. Now they're going to fake it. No, he's going to boot it away. Got a rugby-style kick back to the right. Gets a good, fastest bounce inside the 10. Where are they going to down this one? They're going to down that inside the 5. A great punt by Andrew Hayden. He counted up how much was it?
56-yard punt. Great job by the coverage team to get that, and that was a very unusual punt. He kind of rolled out to the right like he was going to fake it.
Yeah, kind of that rugby style. I've seen the Zuzu do that every once in a while, where they kind of, instead of punting it straight up in the air, you kind of roll out to the right, kick it from the side, a little bit more soccer or rugby style, and you get a better roll that way, I've noticed. And so DeSoto will take over inside their own 5-yard line at the 2. With 4:46 to go.
He throws a nice ball, and he kicked a very nice spiral there. It looked good.
So DeSoto will take over, just a 3-and-out there for Festus. That's something we didn't expect to see. Still very early. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Similar formation here. 3 receivers to the right. Garrett Keith in the pistol. Connor Bothell right behind him. Marking out the signal, standing in his own end zone. They're going to hand it off to Bothell. No, it's going to be Keith taking himself down the left sideline. Got plenty of room to run. Nobody stopped. To the 40, to the 45. Run out of bounds. by Travis Strong, who was able to chase him down from behind. But Garrett Keith of Hank Handup takes it around the left side up the sideline. A big run there. That's a 50-yard run for Garrett Keith.
He came to the inside, and Festus really looked like they had that under control. He faked to the inside, bounced to the outside, and just took off.
So that will make it first and 10 for the Festus 48. Big play there by DeSoto. First and 10 Dragons from the Festus 48-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith in the pistol, Connor Bothell right behind. Now Bothell will shift to his right hip pocket. It's first and 10 DeSoto from the Festus 48-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Bothell. Hit continues to go. Dives forward up to the 43-yard line. A nice screen there by Connor Bothell.
That was a great run. The initial hit stood him up a little bit, and he kept those legs moving and picked up 4 on the play.
Score update from North County. A 3-yard touchdown run by the Raiders gives North County the 13-0 lead over Hillsborough with 4:24 remaining in the first quarter. 2nd and 5, DeSoto here from the Festus 43. Keith rolling to the right side, looking right, going to throw it, and off the hands. He was looking for Nick Moore, and it went right off his hands, but incomplete.
That was Jacob Hardy on the defense right. He was right there. That would have been a great catch if he could have got that down.
So it will be 3rd and 5. It stops the clock for DeSoto at 3:43 remaining in the first quarter.
DeSoto's true to the spread offense. They've already thrown 6 passes in this game.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. Bothell right behind Keith, standing at the Festus 48-yard line. The Dragon looking over to the sideline for the play call. DeSoto on the near sideline here, working from our right to our left. 3rd and 5, Dragon. Long snap out. Now there it is. Keith looking to throw. Now he's going to take it himself. Almost broke free, but he's going to be brought down for a loss of 2. But I'll tell you what, if he had escaped that ankle tackle, he would have been a big pickup.
You can see what Festus is doing defensively. They're only showing 4 down time, but they're sending 5 and 6 on every play. That time 6 came, the pressure from the edge got good, and he had to get out there quick.
So that will be 4th down and 8 to go for DeSoto from the DeSoto side of the Festus 41. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, tied into the left side. Keith in the shotgun. Taking deep. He looks like he's going to punt it. Goes straight up in the air. Shanked it off the side of his foot. And that's going to be actually a negative 2-yard punt. Just kind of, it's kind of not the fake there, but just kind of, it's too far to go for it. Just trying to pin him down inside. Keith, their punter for DeSoto, and that just went off the side of his foot. And so that will give Festus a little bit better field position to start off this drive.
It's unfortunate DeSoto moved the ball well after that run that they couldn't capitalize on that 50-yard run that they started that series with.
So Festus, who went 3 and out on their first possession of the game, will get it here with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 48. Going to hand it off to Strahl, running right side at the 45 to the 50. Into DeSoto territory, gets the block down the sideline to the 32-yard line. A nice end around from Travis Strahl. Strahl, a wide receiver, was lined up on the far side. They gave it to him on the end around, and he got the wheels to turn it up the field.
Yes, he does. Travis, you look at this stat sheet, he averages 25 yards a rush. So it's not a big surprise that he just cranked out 20 right there.
And we'll take it up to the DeSoto 32-yard line.
20 yards there on that play.
Hillsborough gets on the board. They still trail it 13-7 with 3:37 remaining in the third quarter there at North County. Looks like Travis Andrew Hayden got to throw it deep, and he hit the man. That's number 12, Colton Egmeyer. Still going to go into the end zone. Touchdown. Looks like Egmeyer was down, but he was able to break his defender and take it into the end zone. That is a 34-yard play there by Festus, and they are on the board first.
That was a great job by Egmeyer. Zach only had one leg. He just kept fighting, full free. And a few people had given up on the play already, and next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
So the pass from Hayden to Colton Egmeyer is good.
Number 1, Travis Strahl.
Travis Strahl will come on to attempt the extra point. Andrew Hayden is the holder. The kick is up, and it is good with 2:30 remaining. Festus gets on the board first. They lead it 7-0. We'll take a mid-timeout. We're listening to high school football on KJFF, watching it on KJF Web TV.
Hi, I'm John Poppel with Twin City Toyota. In August, Toyota had its biggest month in 5 years and is the top retail brand for the 6th straight month. Leading the pack is the '1 selling car made in America, the Toyota Camry. Great new styling inside and out on the new 2014 Corolla and compact SUV RAV4 blow away the competition. Come in today to see why these new models are flying off dealer lots. That's Twin City Toyota in Herculaneum or TwinCityToyota.com.
Do you like the sport of bowling? Well, Bald Creek Bowl in DeSoto shares your passion. On Wednesday morning, they host elderly bowling, and Wednesday evening is family night. The entire family can bowl from 6 to 9 p.m. After all, the family that bowls together stays together. Plan a birthday party soon at Bald Creek Bowl, located on Highway 21 in DeSoto. 636-586-4300.
Strong will boot it away a little low. That's going to bounce off the turf and end out the back of the end zone. So another touchback for Festus. Sproul is 2 for 2, as we would expect. And DeSoto will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Festus did exactly what you're supposed to do. There was a mistake on the punt. They put them right at the 50-yard line. They capitalized the way you're supposed to on what a good team does, and they put it in the end zone on 2 plays.
And so they lead it 7-0 with 2:30 remaining here in the first quarter between Festus and DeSoto. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. We are coming to you from DeSoto High School. Glad to have you listening on 1400 AM KJFF. You can watch this game also on MyMoInfo.com on KJFF Web TV. Keith dropping back to pass. Got to throw it to the left side, and it's intercepted by Travis Sproul. He's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Sproul jumped the route. It was a miss. Keith was looking for Lamont Allen, who expected Allen to break back, and he never made the break, and an easy interception in return for Travis Sproul.
Travis Sproul was just dropping into coverage and watching the quarterback's eyes. When that pass came out, it was all his.
Yeah, that's, as you mentioned there, that's a nice job by Sproul, not to be looking at the quarterback and not the receiver and able to jump that route.
He just went right into that zone with the receiver, exactly where he's supposed to be. He has that sideline to help him out, took that space and stepped in. Sproul does a really good job of being a very good asset all over the field for this Festus team.
Yeah, he does a lot of things, and he does a lot of them well, too. He's the place kicker. He wants to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. And very quickly, Festus goes up 14-0, and we will need to take a break. We'll need to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
It's Ram Truck Month, and your home of the Snowmobile Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Brand Smith here with 0% for 72 months, plus a $2,000 rebate to qualified customers on all new 2013 Ram Quad and Crew Cab trucks. Speaking of $2,000 rebates, anyone can drive away with a new Dodge Dart in stock and outdoor from Lucas Smith. Are you ready for this? $15,885. That's right, $15,885 for a new in-stock Dodge Dart. It's Ram Truck Month, and we're celebrating with deals on our entire lineup here at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus, or check us out at lucasmith.com.
The doctor is in. Board-certified rheumatologist Dr. Omid Bashir is now part of Mercy Clinic. As part of the Mercy Clinic, Dr. Bashir belongs to a healthcare team that is thousands strong, linking you to experts everywhere you find Mercy. It is coordinated, responsive care that is all about you. For more information or to schedule an appointment with Dr. Bashir, call 636-933-2900. Learn more about Mercy or find a Mercy Clinic physician at www.mercy.net.
We're back at DeSoto High School, and the kickoff coming up for Travis Sproul. This one much higher, and that's going to go out of the back of the end zone again. He is 3 for 3. We need to start keeping track of that. Sproul 3 for 3 on touchback this game. He makes that look easy.
Well, the first one actually bounced a yard inside the field and then bounced out.
Yeah.
That one he cleared. We'll give him credit for one where he completely cleared it. But DeSoto's 0 for 3 on the returns on that one.
So, yeah, not that they're 0 for 3, they just haven't had a chance to. So DeSoto takes over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line after they kind of gave up a possession just
seconds to go on the interception return by Travis Sproul. First and 10 DeSoto Dragons. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They're going to hand it off to Backel. Backel running off right tackle. He'll pick up the first down and more. Good, strong run there by Connor Backel. And he'll pick up about 12 yards on the play. Gain of 12 for DeSoto. That call it 11. And it's first and 10 Dragons from their own 31.
DeSoto's offensive line is doing a very good job so far of picking up the stunts and the blitzes of the Tigers to open up seams down the middle of the field. DeSoto's been very effective running the ball up the middle of the field.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Baffa will shift off of the left hip pocket of Keith. He's going to swing it out to the left side to Nick Moore in the flat. He is going to be brought down. A nice tackle by Travis Sproul, able to come up and jump the route there. And he was able to bring him down. Only a gain of 2 on the play. Nice job by Travis Sproul.
Interesting. They came right back after Travis Sproul after that interception and return. They went right back at him again.
Yeah. To the right, to the left. DeSoto looking over towards the sideline again. And it's 2nd and 8 coming up for DeSoto from their own 33. With 80 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. They hand it off to Boswell. Hit immediately. And then be brought down by a lot of the defensive line of DeSoto. Kyle Lewis and Ryan Shepard in on that tackle. So was Logan Reynolds as well for the Festus Tigers. Gain of a yard for the Dragons, and it's 3rd and 7 from the 35-yard line.
Now we have both teams looking at the sideline for their signals, defensive and offensive.
DeSoto, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Keith going to roll to the right side, looking that direction, going to throw it, and it's going to be picked up again, this time by Jordan Wilkes, and he's going to be brought down inside the 40-yard line of DeSoto. Another interception for the Festus Tigers.
That was a great play. He had a really good coverage twice in this game. That time, having that coverage and being that tight on that man really paid off for him. Stepped right in front of the receiver, jumped up, and took that ball away from him.
Okay, a couple score updates for you. Melville leads Fox 3-0. Cuba leads Windsor 8-7. Valley Catholic leads Crystal City 7-0 in the second quarter, and St. Vincent leads Herculaneum 7-0 in the first quarter. Handoff is up the middle. That is to Nathan Cummings for Festus, and he'll pick up a couple.
Number 45 there on the carry, Nathan.
Good run there by Cummings right up the middle. Nothing fancy about it. He took it right up the middle. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up for Festus from the 31-yard line. Under 15 seconds to go. And this will most likely be the last play of the first quarter. Hayden under center, and he gets them to jump. DeSoto jumped on the play with 9 seconds to go. DeSoto is walking backwards, so they certainly think that it's going to...
At Comtree, they believe in the importance of addressing issues of concern through direct patient care prevention and educational efforts. Professional care is available to you at Comtree with adult and adolescent programs, inpatient care, and 3 outpatient and aftercare locations. Call 931-2700.
Start of the second quarter here at DeSoto High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Oberle. Glad to have you along with us. We go into the start of the second quarter. Festus leads DeSoto 14 to nothing as the start of the second quarter. Andrew Hayden rolling right, got all kinds of time to throw. He throws it, and it's going to be almost intercepted by number 9, Jeremy Edwards of DeSoto. In and out of his hands. So it will be third down coming up for Festus.
Very nice job rolling out, staying calm. Guys were pursuing him. It looked like he expected the receiver to break to the outside, and the receiver stepped in.
Into the first quarter. How about this, Eric? St. Pius leads R7 15-14 at the end of the first quarter.
That's interesting. They both run that wing T offense, too. So far, R7 has been really effective at it. I haven't seen St. Pius yet, but...
Handoff is to Cummings up the middle, and he is hit immediately, and they're going to blow that dead. He was still kind of going. I think the Festus fans wanted to say, hey, he was still going, but they blew it dead. Also a score update, a 31-yard touchdown run by Hillsborough. And Hillsborough takes the lead 14-13 in the second quarter.
Cummings didn't want that play to end. He wanted to keep going.
That's how he runs. Fourth down coming up for Festus from the DeSoto 20-yard line. And it looks like Travis Sproul is going to come on and kick a field goal. This will be from 38. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it is well wide and actually a little short. Well, I certainly did not expect to see a Travis Sproul miss field goal. I've heard a lot. I haven't seen him yet, but that was just a little short, and it was wide right.
I think that's only the second field goal he's even attempted, that's because Festus has been racking up touchdowns. He hasn't had much opportunity to actually kick a field goal. I think he's only got one 35-yarder, is all he's had so far this year.
Well, that's a real weapon, especially in high school football. You don't see a lot of high school kickers that you can have faith in. So that's why you see a lot of, we saw it last week with Jefferson. They're going a lot of fourth downs and kicking it out of bounds on kickoffs, and because they don't have a kicker that they can trust. So it'll be 1st and 10. DeSoto Dragons as they turnover on the missed field goal. Turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. Man in motion, goes left to right. Keith is going to take it himself, running off the right tackle to the 35, to the 30. Then now to the 35. He's going to be brought down from behind. A nice tackle made there by number 5, Jaden Reddick. And that'll pick up a first down for DeSoto.
That was an unusual-looking option play. He was just kind of going side to side, moving down the line. And when they committed to the running back, he took off up the lane.
1st and 10 for the Dragons.
1st and 10 Dragons from their own 37-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keith in the shotgun, Connor Bothell just to his left. They fake the handoff to Bothell. Keith taking himself. He is hit and driven back, hitting right at the line of scrimmage. That was by number 51, Logan Reynolds. He came up and stuffed up that hole real quick. Going to be a loss of a yard on the play, and it's 2nd and 11.
Logan Reynolds flew through that line and was just carrying an offensive lineman with him to make that tackle.
2nd and 11 coming up for DeSoto. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Hard count by Keith. Now they look over to the sideline for the play call. Second and 11 DeSoto from their own 27. 37. Going to throw it, going to hit it. A man open, that's Jeremy Edwards. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. He's going to be close to the first down. But from that spot, he's going to be about a yard shy. They'll spot it at the 46-yard line, where it will be 3rd and 1 coming up for DeSoto.
And number 3,
he got away from his defender that time. They lost track of him on that pass pattern.
Place the ball right at the DeSoto 36. They have a yard to go. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout called by the Festus Tigers. Festus calls a timeout. We will take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to high school football on KJFF and KJF Web TV.
Hi, I'm John Poppel with Twin City Toyota. In August, Toyota had its biggest month in 5 years. and is the top retail brand for the 6th straight month. Leading the pack is the '1 selling car made in America, the Toyota Camry. Great new styling inside and out on the new 2014 Corolla and compact SUV RAV4 blow away the competition. Come in today to see why these new models are flying off dealer lots. That's Twin City Toyota in Herculaneum or TwinCityToyota.com.
It's unfortunate.
We're back at DeSoto High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Oberle. Coming to you from DeSoto High School, the Festus Tigers are in town, and Festus leads it 14-0 with 9:55 remaining here in the second quarter. 3rd and 1 coming up for the DeSoto Dragons. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keith in the shotgun, standing at his own 41 with Connor Boffel right behind him. 3rd and 1 coming up. Going to hand it to Boffel. No, he fakes it. Keith is going to take it himself, and he's going to be brought down from behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard, and that's going to be 4th down coming up for DeSoto, and they'll have to bring out the punt team.
Garrett Keith has been their biggest weapon so far tonight, running the ball. He has completed a couple passes for about 29 yards total.
They're actually going to go for this. So it is 4th down and 3 yards to go. DeSoto from their own 44-yard line. Aggressive play call here. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Tight end is to the left. Keith will be in the shotgun. Connor Boffel. And it looks like they're going to bring out the little punt. They will punt it. Keith will punt it away. And that's going to go bounce at the 14-yard line, take a DeSoto bounce, a Festus bounce, and DeSoto will down it right at the 15-yard line. You know, that's the benefit there of having your quarterback as your punter, because you can do that. Nobody was back there for Festus. You make it look like you're going for it, and you just punt it deep.
Exactly. That was a good job by him, too, on that one. He came back from that punt earlier where it shanked off the side of his foot. He came back and put a very nice punt out there for about 45 yards.
So it will be 1st and 10 Festus Tigers as they will get it at their own 15-yard line. They lead it 14-0 on top of the DeSoto Dragons with 9:07 remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Festus. Hayden under center. Going to hand it off to Corey Carr, running right side with plenty of room to run. Blockers out in front of him. Going to cut it, feed it back to the left side. And now the Dragons catch up with him. He'll take it up to about the 28-yard line. A 1st down pickup by Corey Carr.
Corey Carr, he saw a seam on that one. He was looking to break that one big.
So that'll make it 1st and 10 to Festus High School from their own 29-yard line. 14-0 lead for Festus with 8:48 remaining and counting in this first half. 1 receiver to the left, tight end to the right. Now they send the Travis Sproul in motion. They're going to hand it off to him, running right side on the end around. Got blockers out in front of him. 10-yard pickup and more to the 50. He's brought down from behind inside DeSoto territory. Another good run by Travis Sproul up to the DeSoto 46-yard line.
I understand why Travis Sproul on only 4 carries this year is averaging 25 yards. That end around is a very effective play, and he runs it well.
So Festus takes it into DeSoto territory. They'll mark the ball at the 46-yard line of DeSoto, where it will be 1st and 10 with 8:23 to go. Handoff is next. You guys got Hayden got to take it himself. Got to throw over the middle. He hits Sproul at the 34. Ball comes loose. It's on the turf, and Festus will get on top of it. So it will be a completion to Travis Sproul and then a fumble. Jaden Reddick jumped on top of it for Festus. Saved them a turnover. So that will be, it was a 10-yard catch and then a negative yards on the fumble. So it'll be 2nd and 5 to the 40-yard line.
5 yards to go.
Good hustle by Festus to get back and get that ball.
2nd and 5 Tigers. 1 receiver to the right. They send Corey Carr in motion. 2 tight ends to the right side. Actually, a tight end to both sides. 2 runner backs in the backfield. That's Reddick up the middle. Brought down from behind, but they carries them up to the 25-yard line. That's a 15-yard carry for Jaden. Defender for 7 of them.
Covered that ball up and just took off. That's his first run of the night. He showed he wants the ball some more. That's what you do if you want the coach to hand the ball to you more. You make runs like that, you'll see it more often.
6-yard line.
Reddick picks up the first down, and it will be first and 25. First and 10 from the DeSoto 25. Hayden under center. Reddick standing behind him. Corey Carr is to the right. They're going to hand it to Reddick up the middle. And DeSoto sniffed it out, and he'll only pick up maybe 2 on the play.
Reddick there on the carry, brought down by number 50.
DeSoto was ready for it that time. DeSoto also is showing that 4-man front, but they're always acting like they're going to show a fifth or a sixth man.
Second and 8, a pickup of 2 on the play for Reddick. Second and 8 coming up for Festus from the DeSoto 23-yard line with 6:50 and counting here in the second quarter, the end of the first half. Second and 8. Sproul is going to be just off of the left tackle. Looks like we're going to get a timeout call. Andrew Hayden and Festus Tigers will call a timeout. We will take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Friday Night Football on KJFF and KJF Web TV.
Putting your family first.
Hi, this is Calvin Dantley at the Jefferson County Family YMCA. We're looking for teens ages 12 to 17 to be a part of our Teen Leaders Club. They'll have the opportunity to interact with each other and have fun while discussing topics like goal setting, financial management, community service, and even dating and relationships, just to name a few. Contact me, Calvin Dantley, and find out more about the Teen Leaders Club at your local Jefferson County Family YMCA, 931-9622, or online at www.ymcastlouis.org.
Sports announcer, trivia expert.
We're back here at DeSoto High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. The Festus calls a timeout. Never quite got set there. And so they will have the ball. Second and 8 coming up from the DeSoto 23. Festus Tigers lead it 14-0. First touchdown of the game by Festus was on a pass from Andrew Hayden to Colton Eggemeyer, and then the second was on an interception return for a touchdown by Travis Sproul. One receiver out to the left, that's Colton Eggemeyer. They were going to hand this off to Jaden Regan, running off tackle to the right side, and he'll pick up about 4 on the play up to the 20-yard line. Good run there by Reddick, but that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 to go for Festus.
Jaden did a great job of finding a seam in there. DeSoto had pretty much stood the line up, but he still managed to get through there for 4 or 5 yards.
On the 20-yard line.
3rd and 5 here for Festus. Ball right on the 20-yard line. Need to get to the 16. Hayden under center. Going to hand this one off to Carr. Stiff arm, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Number 2, Nick Moore, in on the tackle. Was able to get into the backfield and bring Carr down for a loss. And I would assume that Festus will kick the field goal here. A loss of 5 on the play. Moore puts the ball at the 24. Loss of 4 on the play. So from the 24-yard line, Festus will attempt the field goal. Sproul will come off. Andrew Hayden is the holder. They'll place the ball. So this will be a 42-yarder. And we get a flag thrown here. Now the head referee is counting them up. Does Festus have too many men on the field?
That's what it looks like.
Too many men on the field for Festus.
Coach Smith's out there too. That makes 13. I think he's not happy.
I would imagine that that's the kind of thing that will just drive coaches crazy. And you know, that's a week 1 problem, not a week 4 problem.
No, it isn't. I guarantee you, Coach Smith he just had something to say to a couple of players, and possibly one of his coaches, about his special teams and who's supposed to be out there.
And so, did somebody call a timeout here, or what's happening? Both teams are going to the sideline. Well, we want to take this time to thank our sponsors, Hopkins Carpet in Festus, La Villas in DeSoto, Ball Creek Bowl in DeSoto, John Meyer Motor Company, that's in Crystal City, Petch Auto Repair in DeSoto, JHS Specialties in Festus, Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus. They are a KJFF Web TV. Our KJF Web TV brought to you by Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus and Mercy Hospital Jefferson. Mercy Hospital Jefferson, always a sponsor for each and every one of our games here on KJFF. So is Twin City Toyota, McFarland Travel in Festus, Comtree, YMCA of Jefferson County, Plaza Tire Service, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, the law offices of Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer in Hillsboro. And so I think what happened here is Festus took a timeout, so they're not going to lose 5 yards on the play. Because they didn't move them back 5 yards. I think Festus took a timeout, so this will be a 41-yarder coming up. The kick is up, and it is good. This one right down the middle from Travis Sproul. A 41-yard kick, and it is good. And Festus goes up 17-0 with 5:21 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to High School Football on KJFF and KJF Web TV.
Hi, this is Mike Lowry with the Lowry Law Firm. If you're facing criminal charges or suffering from devastating injuries, call our law offices in Hillsboro or Festus. Since 1997, we have offered professional, service-oriented representation in Jefferson and surrounding counties. Our goal at the Lowry Law Firm is to put your mind at ease and, most importantly, to achieve solid results. We are the Lowry Law Firm in Festus and Hillsboro. Look us up on the web at thelowrylawfirm.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely upon advertisement.
JHS Specialties is your source for fasteners, tons of tools, shop supplies, and janitorial supplies. So when you need that one unique fastener that you just can't seem to find anywhere, or janitorial supplies at a great price, shop JHS Specialties first. Located next to Buff's RVs on Highway 67, just south of Festus. That's JHS Specialties, your local hometown hardware store with much more to offer. Stop by JHS Specialties soon and see the difference.
We'll bring the kickoff back.
DeSoto will get a chance at a return here. They'll take it up to the 25-yard line. Number 35, Chase Brown, will get the return for the DeSoto Dragons. Caught it right at the goal line. And so that is well. DeSoto will start off with the ball here. 5:13 remaining in the first half. 17-0 is the lead for the Festus Tigers.
Very nice return on the first opportunity they've had to actually bring one back.
Cuba leads Windsor 16-7. That is in the second quarter. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Keith in the shotgun, dropping back to pass, looking left, gonna throw it deep, got a man open, it's over his head. He was looking for Nick Moore, but he threw it about 2 yards long, and that'll bring up second down.
Looking to air it out on that one. They were trying to catch Travis Sproul, maybe dropping in that zone and releasing the man a little early. He did a good job of staying with that ball. It was only overthrown by a couple of yards. He's showing us he's got a very nice arm and can put the ball downfield.
2nd and 10 coming up for DeSoto. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Keith in the shotgun. Going to throw it out. Quick out to Tyler Latham. He'll pick up the first down. An 11-yard pickup for Latham. Nice. Got real open on that play. Festus was playing pretty soft coverage on there, and Latham just found a nice little open spot, and he made the catch.
That was a good play call. They throw one about 30 yards downfield. That'll cause your secondary to back up about 2 yards and give you that little buffer. They hit it with the quick out into the flat. There was a player from Festus right there, number 3, who had a shot at it, but he missed.
Gain of 10 on the play for DeSoto. They pick up the first down, take it up to the 35-yard line. Keith will go in the pistol. Connor Bothell standing right behind him. Now he'll shift to his left. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. 1st and 10 DeSoto from their own 35-yard line. Keith is going to take it himself, running up the middle to the 40, spun around, and he'll be brought down by a host of Tiger tacklers up to the 43-yard line. Good pickup there by Garrett Keith. Nice decision-making with 4:26 remaining in this first half.
Good job on the read there. They faked the end around. Festus, some of the players been on that end around a little bit.
8 yards on the play. 2nd down and 2.
An 8-yard pickup for Keith, and it will be 2nd and 2 at the 43, excuse me. 2nd down and 2 to go from the DeSoto 43. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Keith in the pistol, Connor Bothell standing right behind him. They're going to we wanted to hand it off to Bothell. Keith is going to be brought down. Keith turned to his left to hand it off. Bothell ran around the right side, and Garrett Keith is going to be sacked for a loss. That's going to be a loss of about 7 on the play. Miscommunication there by DeSoto.
That's quite possibly one of the worst feelings you ever have as a high school quarterback. Whether he turned the wrong way or the running back went the wrong way, you turn, there's nothing there. You're like, uh-oh.
There's no way to hide that mistake, is there?
You just, uh-oh.
Whether it be the quarterback or the running back, we don't know who the mistake was on there, but 3rd and 7 coming up here for DeSoto from their own 36-yard line. Keith driving back to pass, gonna throw it to the left, got a man open, it's off his hands. That was number 9, Jeremy Edwards, but it looked like the defender got a piece of that football as well.
Travis Sproul throwing his athletic ability around. He got up in the air, just got some fingertips on that thing to take a knock away from Jeremy Edwards on that one. Good play by Travis Sproul. He was in good position on that play.
Score update for you, a 1-yard touchdown run by Wyatt Compton. The extra point was no good. North County leads DeSoto 27-14. 4:12 to go in the second quarter. 4th down and 7 coming up here. Garrett Keith is standing in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I would assume they were going to punt formation here as Connor Bothell will going to come up and block. Keith will boot it deep. Good kick here. Will bounce right at the 20-yard line, take a DeSoto bounce. Festus is going to pick it up. That's number 26. Corey Carr picks it up. He's going to run around the right side. He gets free down the sideline at the 40. Just hit. Keith is in front of him, and he trips him up, and he makes the tackle. Corey Carr takes it up inside the 30-yard line, and a touchdown-saving tackle made there by Garrett Keith. Wow.
Corey Carr goes back and fields this thing with his back turned to the players. I guarantee you at that point, Coach Schmidt was probably ready to throw his headphones when you field it like that. Turns it into this game. It's going to make it real hard for Coach Smith not to have him do that again.
And how about the tackle for Garrett Keith? I mean, he was running sideways just trying to get to him, but he is able to get in front of him, knock him down, trip him up, and bring him down to save the touchdown. We get a timeout called by DeSoto. We will take the timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to KJFF and KJF Web TV.
Forget everything you thought you knew about buying tires and hurry in and see the gang at Plaza Tire in Festus. Why? Because Plaza Tire customers enjoy Plaza Tire's lowest price pledge. Plaza Tire service will match or beat any competitor's total tire purchase on any comparable tire. Plus tires anytime with hundreds of tires in stock. No appointment necessary on tire installations. That's Plaza Tire, the quick change artist located at 301 Festus Center Drive in Festus.
From DeSoto High School, I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly, and almost a touchdown-saving tackle there by Garrett Keith. We get a quick score update in the second quarter. Webster Groves leads Seckman 21-0. And in the first, Fredericktown leads Perryville 20-0. Hey, I want to thank our sponsors, Farm Bureau agent Joe Reed in Festus, the Lowry Law Firm in Hillsboro, B&R CarQuest in Hillsboro, and the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Festus. 1st and 10, Festus ball at the DeSoto 28 with under 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Corey Carr running left side. Excuse me, that's not Carr. That is Jordan Wilkins. He breaks free. Good run there. Got free. I thought that play was about over. But Wilkes breaks free, takes it up to the 15-yard line. That's a 13-yard run on the play for Wilkes. And that'll move the chains there.
That's his first carry of the game. Yeah, I think he put a move on just about everybody on the field on that one. He bounced left, bounced right, picked up the 15.
1st and 10, Festus from the DeSoto 15, leading by 17. It's 17-0, the Festus lead. The handoff to Cummings this time hits the pile, and he'll pick up a couple, but a nice gang tackle there by DeSoto.
Well, Coach Smith, he's held true to what he's done so far in the first 3 games of the season. He's already handed the ball off to 5 different players.
And how about this? Festus does not have a rushing touchdown. One was in the air, the other was on a interception return, and then a field goal by Travis Sproul. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Festus. Hayden going to drop back the pass. He hits Wilkes in the flat at the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled and brought down from behind by number 28, Justin Gibbons, on the tackle for DeSoto. Pickup of about 4 on the play, and it will be 3rd and 5.
Their passing game is held consistent to what they've done all year. He's 3 for 4. Pass to 2 different players, but he is deadly accurate with that throw.
Up to the 10-yard line, it will be 3rd down and 5 to go for Festus from the DeSoto 10 with 1:26 and counting. Handed off right side. No, it's going to be Corey Carr on the right side. Cuts back into the middle. Touchdown, Corey Carr. We do have a flag on the play. That came out of the Festus backfield. And looks like this one's going to come back. It is holding on the Festus Tigers. So erase the touchdown run by Corey Carr.
That was a very nice run. He put a great move on a defender that was in the backfield, looking to take him down and break that up. That's exactly what your defense. You got to get into the backfield to break up a running offense like this.
A minute 20 to go here in the first half. Festus leads at 17 to nothing on top of DeSoto. So that will back it up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. That will move them back to the 20-yard line. So the infraction occurred right at the line of scrimmage. A 10-yard penalty for Festus, and they will be looking at a 3rd and 15 coming up here with a minute 20 remaining in the first half. Ball at the DeSoto 20-yard line.
Seems to be a little bit of confusion this time on the Festus side of the ball, getting the play in.
Yeah, they're taking a while to get set here. Still not set. Now they are. Hayden under center takes the snap. Dropping back to pass, rolling to his right, looking right, throws it into the end zone. Touchdown! Jordan Wilkes with the catch in the corner of the end zone. A beautiful play from Festus. Hayden rolled out to his right, and he hit Jordan Wilkes into the end zone, had his arm raised. Another touchdown for Festus. They go up 24-0 right now. Extra point coming up.
You could not throw that ball any better. He put it right on the edge where he was the only one that could possibly catch that ball and keep a foot in bounds.
So Hayden to Jordan Wilkes from 20 yards out. The extra point coming up. Sproul is on. He boots it through. No, it's no good. Wow, I missed it. Travis Sproul missed the extra point.
Clang the upright.
Clang the upright. All right.
Right off the left post.
Off the left post. I was looking down. I missed it. We'll take a minute break. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to High School Football on KJFF and KJF Web TV.
The month of September, Hopkins Carpet in Festus celebrates the 30 days of HGTV flooring. Every style, color, and texture, including wood and laminate, are on sale. Plus, every style qualifies for 18 months, no interest financing. When you want a quality floor that will last, choose HGTV Flooring and Hopkins Flooring Company since 1963.
We've got what you want, we've got what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
Hopkins Carpet, Highway 67, south of Festus.
Hand your vehicle woes to the professionals in the business. Petch Auto Repair on the corner of North 67 Highway and State Road JJ in DeSoto. That's right, all your automotive repair needs handled at one convenient location. Petch Auto Repair stands behind their work, from brakes and tune-ups to transmission repair. Stop by and see for yourself just how easy having your vehicle tuned up can be. That's Petch Auto Repair on the corner of North Highway 67 and State Road JJ in DeSoto.
KJFF Festus, Crystal City, Imperial, DeSoto.
And that'll be a touchback.
The kickoff by Travis Sproul is into the end zone. Another touchback for Travis Sproul, but believe it or not, actually having an off night kicking. He missed a field goal and he missed an extra point there.
In the last two kickoffs, he's actually given him an opportunity to return. He put him right on the goal line. This time, though, DeSoto caught it, and then he stepped back into the end zone, so it's an automatic touchback in high school.
As soon as the ball crosses the goal line, you can't, even if you catch it in the end zone, you cannot return it. So as soon as it crosses the goal line, it is an automatic touchback in high school. 1st and 10 DeSoto Dragons with under a minute to play. Keith rolling to his right, looking downfield, and he's going to be sacked at the 10-yard line by Logan Reynolds. Chased him down. And another sack. That's the second sack of the game for Festus. I believe that's the second, at least another tackle for loss by Logan Reynolds. That is going to be a loss of 10 on the play. And it will be 2nd and 20 coming up to DeSoto. Clock will continue to roll. Under 25 seconds remaining in the half. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keith in the shotgun, rolling to his left. The right-handed quarterback, we're going to pull it down and run at the 10-yard line, get to the sideline to the 15, pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup. And Keith gets it back to the original line in scrimmage, but it will be 3rd down. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock. with 9 seconds left in the half.
Gain of 11 yards there on that play. That'll bring it down.
Once they saw Keith was running the ball, his wide receivers did a really good job of getting some downfield blocking for him and setting up a wall down that left side for him.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith in the shotgun. Connor Bothell right to his right. Keith rolling to his right, looking downfield, going to throw it. Hits Nick Moore right at the 25-yard line. That was a 6-second play. He was pushed out of bounds, so it will stop the clock with 3 seconds to go. And they'll pick with DeSoto will move the chains. And we're going to get a timeout called by DeSoto. DeSoto calls the timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to high school football on KJFF and KJF Web TV back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm John Poppel with Twin City Toyota. In August, Toyota had its biggest month in 5 years and is the top retail brand for the 6th straight month. Leading the pack is the #1 selling car made in America, the Toyota Camry. Great new styling inside and out on the new 2014 Corolla and compact SUV RAV4 blow away the competition. Come in today to see why these new models are flying off dealer lots. That's Twin City Toyota in Herculaneum or twincitytoyota.com.
First and 10 DeSoto Dragons with 3 seconds left in this first half. Ball is at their own 34-yard line. So if they're going to make anything out of this, they're going to have to try the prayer play here. This is kind of that time when you maybe throw out a trick play or something, go into your bag of tricks, and try and catch Festus off guard to try and get a touchdown here with a lot of green between you and the end zone.
Hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder could be. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keith in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to the pass, going to throw to the left side, throwing it deep. And it's going to be intercepted by Festus. They will get a chance to return it at the 50. Got blocked to the 40, to the 35, down the sideline, into the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Interception return again by Travis Sproul. No flags on the field, and with no time on the clock, Travis Sproul returns his second interception of the game back for a touchdown. So they will get a chance to kick the extra point. But that just made it 29-0, not the way you wanted to end the half for DeSoto.
Absolutely not. That ball came out a little wobbly, and Travis Sproul was just standing back there waiting for it because he started out about 20 yards deep on that play, expecting the long pass.
So another interception return for a touchdown by Travis Sproul. He will come on to kick the extra point. The snap is down, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good right through the uprights. And that's going to do it for the first half here. Festus leads it 31-0. Start of the second half here at DeSoto High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Oberle, and it has been all Festus so far. At least all the scoring has been Festus so far. They lead it 30-0. They scored offensively, and they have scored defensively with 2 interception returns by Travis Sproul and then a couple other scores right that. But Eric, we're Festus is 5 points away from putting the running clock on DeSoto here, this is kind of where that choosing to defer to second half comes into play, because Festus will get the ball to start off the second half here.
Yeah, I'm sure this isn't the way, DeSoto or Bob Thompson wanted to start this game. They had a couple of miscues, but Festus has done exactly what good teams are supposed to do. They're making plays at different things. They're getting play from their special teams. They're getting play defensively. They're getting the running, the passing. Things are going well. And when they do make a mistake by DeSoto, Festus has capitalized on those mistakes. That's what good teams are supposed to do.
Travis Sproul will be back to receive it for Festus. This is just the second kickoff of the game. Excuse me, actually, this is the first kickoff of the game for the DeSoto Dragons. Festus kicked off to start the first half, and DeSoto has not scored. So this is the first kickoff of the game for DeSoto, and it's going to be a little short, and it'll be fielded by Jordan Wilkes at the 32 to the 40 up the middle, and he'll be tackled at about the 44-yard line, where Festus will start with the ball. 1st and 10 to start off the second half. They lead it 30-0 here, 6 seconds into the second half. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overley. Festus leads it 30-0 And they have the ball to start off the second half here.
If I was DeSoto, I wouldn't kick it to Travis Sproul either after the night he's having.
Yeah, really no surprise there. That's probably he returned an interception for a touchdown not the winning seconds with no time left on the clock to end the first half. Hayden under center. And he is going to hand it off to Corey Carr, running on the sweep on the right side to the 50, to the 45. He'll be brought down from behind, a first down and more up to inside the 40 of DeSoto. Good blocking, good run there by Corey Carr.
Corey Carr did a great job when the contact started to come his way. He dropped that shoulder, picked up the 2 or 3 extra yards. Great. Yeah, he did a good job of really picking up on his blocks, too.
First and 10, Festus, as they move the chains here. Just inside the 40-yard line of DeSoto at 39.5. First and 10, Festus. Hayden takes the snap, hands off to Cummings, running left side. He hit and goes down immediately. That was kind of a tackle made there for DeSoto by number 43, Thomas Heidel. He kind of got run over. He basically just kind of got in the way. It wasn't really a tackle, but he just kind of got in the way and brought him down. A gain of 3 on the play. Call it 4. Second and 6 to go for Festus.
Hey, listen, Nathan Cummings at 5'10", 210. I'm glad I don't have to tackle him.
He is a ball right there. The big fullback. Yeah, Cummings stands right behind the quarterback, and then Carr is to his left. They hand to Carr, running right side, gets a block to the 30. He'll be brought down there, but another first down for Festus. The Tigers lead it 30-0.
Nathan Cummings got on that. They'll put out a really nice lead block for Corey on that play.
That will be put the ball right at the 30-yard line. A minute and a half into the second half, Festus leads 30-0, and they are threatening here to start off the first half.
DeSoto has switched to a 6-man front.
Handed off to Cummings, running left side. He's going to be tripped up and brought down. A good tackle made there by number 42, Riley Gibbons. Tackled him as he went by, but it will be a first down pickup for Nathan Cummings.
The first half, DeSoto was showing that 4-man front, but they were set in a 5th. They're actually showing a 6-man defensive line front here.
Well, the way that Festus runs it, probably a good idea. At the 24-yard line of DeSoto, first and 10. Festus with the ball. They hand it off to Carr, cuts back into the inside to the 20, breaks it, spins around, breaks an ankle tackle, and another good run by Corey Carr. He just keeps going. You can't ankle tackle him. You have to wrap him up. And he picks up the first down. At least he's going to be close to it. Yeah, he will pick it up. Up to the 13-yard line of DeSoto.
He can do a spin move in such a small space. When they try to get that hand out on him, it's just really nice watching him run the ball.
From the DeSoto 13-yard line, Festus moving the ball with authority. Handoff is to Cummings right up the middle, but there is no hole there. DeSoto sniffed it out. They were ready for it. Yeah, there's going to be no gain on that. Number 88, Clay Thomas, with the tackle with authority. And no gain on that play. Second and 10 coming up for Festus.
That 6-man front seemed to pay dividends on that play.
Clock continues to roll. 9.5 to go in the third quarter. Well, it certainly makes sense, and this is when you might see Festus maybe throw out a pass. They scored their first touchdown of the game on a pass from Hayden to Eggmeyer. They flip it out to Carr on the left side. Gets blockers out in front of him to the 5. A flag, touchdown for Corey Carr. But we do have a flag on the play on the side. That is in the area of holding.
Was just about to give 2 of the Festus players really credit for doing a good job of blocking downfield and giving the lane to run through, and then the flag came out.
So it will be a hold call on the Festus Tigers. That's the second touchdown, Eric, that Corey Carr has had erased on a hold.
Yeah. It's been a relatively penalty-free game.
Yeah.
15, 10, 25 yards in penalties so far. I think it'll be about 35 yards in penalties total.
I think just 1 false start, 1 offsides, just a couple of holds. Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game. So that will back Festus up 10 yards from the spot of the foul anyway. That will back them up to the 18-yard line. So it will be second and 14 to go for the Festus Tigers. Colton Eggmeyer is the wideout. He is to the right. 2 tight end formation. Hayden flips it out to Carr on the right side. And he was going to be tackled at the 10. DeSoto did a nice job coming off there, stripping their block. and making the tackle. 3 guys brought Carr down there. A gain of about 6 on the play up to the 12-yard line of DeSoto. 3rd and 8.
Soto stood up pretty well so far to make sure that they're not getting in the end zone on this.
That will make it 3rd down and 8 to go with 8.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Hayden rolling to his left, going to throw it into the end zone. Touchdown! Travis Sproul is right there with it. Another touchdown for Travis Sproul. Hayden to Sproul with 8:29 to go, and Festus gets another score on their first drive of the second half. They go up 36-0.
Travis Sproul was being covered by a linebacker on that play. That's a tough assignment for any linebacker to try to stay with him. He came out of that break very nicely, and they did it. The routes that they all ran gave him the middle of the field, and Andrew Hayden did a nice job of finding him in that pocket.
So Hayden to Sproul. Hayden Sproul to kick the extra point. And it is up and good. Sproul puts it in for the extra point after scoring the touchdown. We will take a minute timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school football on KJFF and KJF Web TV.
Hi, I'm John Poppel with Twin City Toyota. In August, Toyota had its biggest month in 5 years and is the top retail brand for the 6th straight month. Leading the pack is the '1 selling car made in America, the Toyota Camry. Great new styling inside and out on the new 2014 Corolla and compact SUV RAV4 blow away the competition. Come in today to see why these new models are flying off dealer lots. That's Twin City Toyota in Herculaneum or twincitytoyota.com.
Do you like the sport of bowling? Well, Ball Creek Bowl in DeSoto shares your passion. On Wednesday morning, they host elderly bowling, and Wednesday evening is family night. The entire family can bowl from 6 to 9 p.m. After all, the family that bowls together stays together. Plan a birthday party soon at Ball Creek Bowl, located on Highway 21 in DeSoto. 636-586-4300.
Travis Sproul to kick it off for the Festus Tigers. They lead it 37-0 here in the second half after scoring on their first drive of the game, and that will go out and land in the end zone. So a touchback again for Festus.
20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Travis's last 2 kicks were right at the goal line. He really put a leg into that one. I think he's sending a message.
I'm sure he probably takes a lot of pride in those touchbacks.
I always like the touchback. They wouldn't have to run 40 yards and run into somebody else who's been running 40 yards the other way.
So it will be 1st and 10 DeSoto. They'll get the ball at their own 20-yard line, their first possession of this second half, with 8.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter, down 37-0. Keith is going to take the snap, roll back to pass. He's got under pressure, and he's going to be sacked again. The 3rd sack of the ball game for Festus. And there was a host of Tigers in on that tackle.
Noah Evans and number 53, Kyle Lewis.
They chased him. Remember, there were 3 there. Jaden Reddick finally got him down.
Yards on the play.
So that will be a loss
2nd down and 6.
of 8 yards on the play. Put it at the, 8 yards on the play. The second and 18 to go. I call it 2nd and 16 to go. Soto looking over to the sideline for the play call. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keith in the shotgun. In the pistol with Bothell underneath him. They hand it off to Bothell running left side. Left side off tackle. Festus clogs up the hole up to the 20-yard line. A good run there by Bothell. Takes it up to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 37-0 is the lead for Festus, and with the 37-point lead, 37-point lead is actually a 35-point lead in the second half. It is a running clock, and so that is what we're in right now. So even if DeSoto got out of bounds for an incomplete pass, the clock would continue to roll. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Keith in the shotgun. Got a drop back to pass, looking over the middle, and he hits the man. He hits Tyler Latham right up the middle in the seam. A big first down pickup there and more for DeSoto up to the Dragon 49-yard line. A nice pitch and catch, and Tyler Latham found the hole. Good pitch, throw, and catch there to Tyler Latham.
ran that seam route very well. He split the quarterback and the safety on that play. Garrett Keith hit him right in stride.
Up to the DeSoto 48-yard line. It's two receivers to the left, one to the right. One tight end to the right. They're going to hand it off. No, Keith is going to keep it himself. He's under pressure, and he's sacked again. Another sack. Who was in it this time? It really took me a second. It looks like it is Jaden Reddick in on the sack that time, and that's going to back them up 5 more yards. It will be 2nd and 15 DeSoto.
Jaden Reddick missed him on the initial play, and then came right back, kept hustling, and brought him down from behind.
2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Garrett Keith in the shotgun. Now Connor Bothell will move over just off just to his left. 2nd and 15. Dropping back to pass, and he hits Latham on the sideline. It'll be about a 5-yard pickup up to the original line of scrimmage. And the clock will continue to roll with 5:20 to go here in the third quarter.
Like a gain of about 6
Those are the kind of passes that are probably a little safer for Garrett to throw. They're going to need to pick up a little more than 5 on those plays. He needs to get about 7 or 8 on those to be really effective and keep the chains moving.
Festus leads it 37-0 here with 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Keith going to roll to his left, looking that direction. Now he's going to pull it down and run to the line of scrimmage, and he'll pick up maybe 1 on the play. And the defensive line, a couple of defensive linemen were all over that. A nice defensive stand there.
Brett Rutledge came from a long way away to track him down on that one and make the initial hit.
We do get a flag down on the play. It looks like it's going to be a hold on DeSoto, so that's going to make it even worse for the Dragons.
I would expect Coach Smith to decline this one and put him 4th and 10, 4th and 9.
Get a score update for you. North County leads leads Hillsborough 41-20 at the half. It will be a hold on the DeSoto Dragons, so that's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So that's going to back them up all the way back to the 31-yard line. So Rushnet did take the penalty, and it's going to make it 3rd down and by a ticket. 3rd and about 21 yards to go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith going to roll to his right. Man, he's under pressure, and he's sacked again. Another sack for the Festus Tigers. Jaden Reddick in on that one. So is Logan Reynolds and Nathan Cummings all brought him down in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down. And just a bad drive there for DeSoto.
3rd and a quarter mile. That is a defensive lineman and a linebacker's dream. Just put it down on the ground and go like you're running the 40-yard dash and find a quarterback to hit.
They're going to send 2 men back to receive the punt. Travis Sproul and Corey Carr back to receive the punt. It's a short punt. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to bounce at the DeSoto. Where are they going to mark this? Just shy of the 50-yard line at the DeSoto 49-yard line, and that is where Festus will take over with 3:48 and counting. Remember, this is a running clock here with a 35-plus lead for Festus. They lead at 37-0 with 3:40 and counting in the third quarter.
The way Festus has really got things, they started out a little slow on their first couple of drives, but they have really picked it up. Their special teams gave them a real big boost, and they have picked it up and just kept rolling from there. The last thing you want them to have is only 49-yard field to do on this drive.
49-yard line of DeSoto where Festus has the ball. They lead at 37-0. They hand it off on the right side, running it's number 25, Austin Cook, and he won't get much. Did a lot of east-west running, but never was able to turn it upfield. And he may lose a yard or 2. Yeah, he'll lose about half a yard on the play.
Looks like Coach Schmidt maybe getting a few more players mixed in and give them the opportunity to get some varsity time and a few carries.
Up 37-0 with a running clock on here in the third quarter. Under 3 minutes to play, 2:45 and counting. Looks like we have a new quarterback in. Looks like Will Womble is in a quarterback, and they're going to hand it off up the middle. That is to Jaden Reddick, and he takes it up to the 44-yard line. Good run there by Jaden Reddick, but Will Womble, the new quarterback in for the Festus Tigers.
5 yards there on the play.
Jaden Reddick's played quite a bit. He's mixing things up now with different players. It used to be easy when we had a grass field. You could tell who the new players were. The uniforms were still cool.
That's right. Yeah, there's no dirt on these field turf fields. 3rd and 6 coming up for Festus from the DeSoto 44. Womble falls down. He gets it loose to Cook, but I think they're going to rule him down. Womble tripped up as he was taking the snap. Tried to flip it to Austin Cook in the backfield, but the head referee ruled him that he was down before he was able to get rid of the ball. And are we going to see? So that's going to back them up to the 48-yard line, and Festus will bring on the punt team. Guess Sproul can't hit from, let's see, what would that be, 65 yards out?
Give it a shot. What's the high school record?
It's like number 82.
Okay, Andrew Hayden back to boot it away for the Festus Tigers. It's going to be a little bit shorter punt here. That's going to go out of bounds in Dragon territory at the 29-yard line of DeSoto. So the Dragons will take over after the punt with a minute 13 and counting remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The Festus Tigers lead it 37-0.
The punting has been a little bit of an issue tonight. We've had about 3 shank punts where it just slid right off the side of their foot tonight.
1st and 10 DeSoto Dragons from their own 29.
Down here in the
I know these turf fields, when it's just a little bit of a mist or high humidity, they do get a little slick. Maybe it's picking up some of that moisture from the field.
1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Keith in the shotgun, Connor Bothell to his left. They hand it off to Bothell, running up the middle, got a block, nice hole. And he'll take it up to the 35-yard line before a gang of Festus Tigers bring him down. 6-yard carry for Connor Bothell.
We'll give credit to about 5 Festus Tigers on that
really
play
could.
to bring him down.
You really could.
5 guys just got an assist on that one.
A 6-yard run for Connor Bothell takes it up to the 35-yard line of DeSoto. And this will most likely be the last play of the 3rd quarter with 15 seconds and counting. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Keith in the shotgun, Bothell to his right. They hand it off to Bothell, running off left tackle to the 40. It picks up the first down. A good run there by Connor Bothell. They'll move the chains, and that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th and final quarter. The Festus Tigers lead it 37-0 on top of the DeSoto Dragons. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to High School Football on KJFF and KJF Web TV.
It's Ram Truck Month, a year home of the Snowmobile Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Brad Smith here with 0% for 72 months, plus a $2,000 rebate to qualified customers on all new 2013 Ram Quad and Crew Cab trucks. And speaking of $2,000 rebates, anyone can drive away with a new Dodge Dart in stock and out the door from Lucas Smith. Are you ready for this? $15,885. That's right, $15,885 for a new in-stock Dodge Dart. It's Ram Truck Month, and we're celebrating with deals on our entire lineup here at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus, or check us out at lucasmith.com.
The doctor is in. Board-certified rheumatologist Dr. Hamid Bashir is now part of Mercy Clinic. As part of the Mercy Clinic, Dr. Bashir belongs to a healthcare team that is thousands strong, linking you to experts everywhere you find Mercy. It is coordinated, responsive care that is all about you. For more information or to schedule an appointment with Dr. Bashir, call 636-933-2900. Learn more about Mercy or find a Mercy Clinic physician at www.mercy.net.
Almost back. Start of the 4th quarter here at DeSoto High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Eric Overly. The Festus Tigers lead it 37-0 on top of the DeSoto Dragons. 12 minutes remaining in this game as we started off the 4th quarter. DeSoto with the ball. They switch fields, moving from our right to our left now at their own 40-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gary Keith dropping back to pass, looking left. He hits Connor Bothell in the flat, gets a block to the 45, to the 50, into Festus territory. A good catch there and run by Connor Bothell. Travis Sproul couldn't quite bring him down, but a good pickup there by Bothell. He moves the chains and into Festus territory.
They set that screenplay up very well. All the defensive line blew right through. Two of the guards pulled. Number 72 got out, and they set 2 good blocks for him in front. He picked up 15 or 15 on that play.
First down for DeSoto at the Festus 46-yard line. The stick on the far side says it's 2nd down. It is 1st. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. There you can watch this game on KJF Web TV. Keith in the shotgun, throw it out to the flat to the right side. That's going to be Latham, and he's going to be met immediately and brought down. No gain, probably a loss on the play by Tyler Latham.
Coulter Eggemeyer.
They tried to run the slot back down the field to pull the defensive backs with him, he probably would have picked up maybe 2 or 3 on that play if he hadn't have bobbled that catch. He wouldn't have gotten a lot. There were 2 guys that had a beat on him.
Loss of a yard on the play, 2nd and 11 for DeSoto from the Festus 47-yard line. Now it's 2nd down. Bob Thompson, the head coach of DeSoto, he saw it. Keith dropping back the pass, steps up in the pocket, looking for a man down the sideline, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jeremy Edwards, but the throw was a little out of bounds. No chance for Edwards. 37-0 is the lead for the Festus Tigers. With the incomplete pass, the clock will continue to roll. Festus up 37-0. 35 is the running clock in the second half, which is where we are. 10 minutes remaining in this game with the running clock. 3rd down and 10 to go for DeSoto from the Festus 47-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keith in the shotgun. Bothell to his left. Keith rolling to his left, looking to throw it. He's going to throw it, get rid of it. Looking for Jeremy Edwards, but he was hit from behind as soon as he had his hands on the ball. Good pass coverage by Jordan Wilkes.
That was a very nice pass by the young man rolling out to his left. As a right-hander, that's a very difficult pass to throw. You have to turn and try to square your shoulders to the front. He had the same situation, though. He had 2 receivers within about 3 yards of each other.
That'll bring up 4th down. Festus is going to send 3 men deep. They're going to be ready for the surprise punt, and it looks like DeSoto is, well, it looks like they're going to line up and go for it here. Why not? Down 37-0 here in the 4th quarter. 4th and 10 to go for the Dragons.
DeSoto doesn't show you anything. Their punt just looks like a regular play.
And now Keith is backing up, so it looks like they will go ahead and punt it away. He will boot it kind of off the side of his hook, a little bit better. Bounce at the 30-yard line, takes a good DeSoto bounce. And the Dragons will down it at the 25-yard line, where Festus will take over with the clock rolling, 8:46 and counting remaining in this game.
That particular punt that they run, it seems like he'd be very susceptible to getting a block, a block punt with him being only 6 yards deep.
Yeah. Yeah, he does back up a little bit, but it's still not as far back as a regular punt. Regular punt, you stand back about 15 yards. But, yeah, he's really only standing about 10 yards behind the center.
Even when you punt, if you're a 2-step punter, you still see guys coming real close on that thing. It's 6 yards. I guess they set it up like a goal line offense, though, and they do a really good job of protecting him.
1st and 10 Festus from their own 25-yard line. Wobble under center, going to hand it off. That's going to be Josh Mobley running left side down the sideline. And he picks up a nice gain. They're going to be close to the 1st down. I think he might have got it down the far sideline. Festus moving left to right. DeSoto right to left.
Josh did a good job of coming out. First run, the first time they hand the ball off him. Pick up 10, get the 1st down.
Mobley picks up the 1st down there. Takes it up to the Festus 36-yard line. And the clock continues to roll with Festus leading 37-0 under 7.5 to play. 1st and 10. Festus Tigers. Womble, the quarterback in for Festus. Under center, takes the snap. Hands it off to number 37, Sam House, and he runs left side. He'll get a nice run. Festus getting in some of their backup players now. Sam House on the carry. That's his first touch. First time we've mentioned him today. Good pickup there by House. Gain of about 6 or 7.
Of course, Coach Smith is trying to get some of these younger guys experience. The last run, Josh Mobley, he's only a sophomore. So they get some good rushing experience right here for these young guys.
Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 coming up for DeSoto with the ball at their own 42-yard line. 42.5. Similar formation for the Tigers. Womble under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off, running right side. Trying to break free, and he will not. As who was that ball carrier? Number 25 with the carry, Austin Cook. But a nice job by DeSoto. I missed who that was able to...
Coleman Tinker.
Coleman Tinker was able to break free of his block and bring him down. So a big loss. Loss of about 10 on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd and 13 to go for Festus.
Coach Smith will address that. You never want to see your running back going east or west, but especially not backwards.
14 yards to go.
6:10 remaining in the game. 3rd and 13 to go for Festus. Womble under center. He's going to hand it off. This time Cook again, and he's going to be brought down to the backfield. Loss of 2 this time. And it's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line, and Festus will bring out the punt team.
He'll be hit in the backfield maybe for a loss of 2 there. Looks like number 8.
Coach Smith giving him another opportunity after that last run. Did a little better job getting upfield, keep it to a -2. DeSoto had 3-4 guys in the backfield on that play.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder to tell, but I do think there's some backup linemen in the game for Festus as well. Here's Andrew Hayden to punt it. He hit the low liner. It will bounce at the 34 and roll and roll and roll, and it's going to roll inside the 15 up to the 10. It's still going. It will roll down and stop at about the 8-yard line of DeSoto, where the Dragons will take over with 5:17 and counting left in this ballgame. We are on a running clock, the 37-point lead, 37-0 lead for Festus.
He had a line drive knuckleball on that punt. It just completely fooled the receiver that was back there to try to field that thing.
So 1st and 10 Dragons from their own 9-yard line, under 5 minutes to play. Deep in their own territory. It looks like the starters are still out for DeSoto.
Probably not a bad idea at this point. Bob Thompson and DeSoto Dragons are still trying to figure out things and get things to ship righted, as you say.
Keith takes the snap, hands it off to Bothell, running off up the middle. He takes it up to about the 15-yard line. Good pickup there. That's 5 yards on the carry. Yeah, this is a pretty young offense, really a pretty young team. You look at DeSoto's starting lineup, you have 3 sophomores in their starting lineup, 2 of them on the offensive line. Actually, 4 guys on starting on offense and sophomores for DeSoto. There's a run up the middle again. That'll pick up the first down, that time by Bothell again. Good pickup there.
Picked up about 7 on that play. It's an opportunity, too, for the DeSoto team to start doing some things. Maybe against, it might be the backups or maybe even a couple of third guys on the depth chart. But it's a chance for them to build a little confidence and try to come together as a team offensively. So it's a good idea for them to keep working here.
First down pickup for the DeSoto Dragons. 1st and 10 from their own 23. Handoff is to Bothell again, up the middle. Nice tackle made there by Sam House, the middle. I think he's in as middle linebacker.
Have a gain of
Connor Bothell is not looking at the scoreboard. He is running hard.
A gain of 6 on the play for Bothell. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Dragons.
29-yard line.
From the DeSoto 29. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith in the shotgun. Now Bothell's going to move into the pistol, standing right behind him. Keith takes the snap, hands it off to Bothell again, up the middle, hits a pile. He's stopped immediately. He might get a first down, though. He's pretty close. Close.
3rd and 1.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Going to be 3rd and 1 coming up for DeSoto.
Ball on the
Connor Bothell is just playing hard. He is still running that ball extremely hard.
3rd and 1 coming up for DeSoto from the 34-yard line. 34-yard line. Takes the snap, hands off to Bothell again, running left side. Pick up the first down and more. A 5-yard pickup for Bothell.
37.
And we are under 2.5 minutes to play. 37-0 is the lead for Festus, so we are into a running clock.
The 1st and 10 for the Dragons on the...
This spread offense where they signal in from the sideline, if they take a lot of time off the clock, if it was a game where you were fairly close to trying to come back, and it might be a detriment.
1st and 10 DeSoto from their own 38-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Bothell again up the middle, breaks through a hole to the 50, to the 45, 40. Chased down from behind. A tackle made from behind by number 3, Will Wobble. Was able to chase him down and bring him down. Good run there by Connor Bothell.
Broke 2 tackles and then saw a seam to the outside and jumped out of that leg tackle and took off.
Gain of 34 yards there on that play by Bothell.
34-yard carry for Connor Bothell, and that will make it 1st and 10 DeSoto, deep into Festus territory at the Tiger 28. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Keith in the pistol, hands it off to Bothell, up the middle again. He's going to hit pretty quickly this time, but he will fall forward, pick up about 3 yards on the play. And we are under 1 minute to go.
Number 45, Nathan Cummings.
This drive has been the Connor Bothell show.
It really has been. It's been all Bothell this drive. Windsor leads Cuba 33-22 at the end of the third quarter. And we are under 60 seconds to play at 49 and counting here. 2nd and 8 coming up for the DeSoto Dragons. 3 receivers to the right. Now they're going to hand it off to Bothell again. Is Bothell the only person touching this drive? He'll pick up about 5 on the play.
I think he is the only one who's touched. I think it's his 8th in a row on this drive.
He has been very good. 3rd down and 5 coming up here for DeSoto. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Garrett Keith in the backfield. In the shotgun, Bothell to his right. 3rd and 5. Now Keith's got to back up and look to throw it. Now he's going to take it himself, pull it down and run, and he's brought down from behind. A loss of about 6 on the play. And that is going to be the final play of the game. 37-0 is the final here.